Welcome back to another edition of Sleepers, Rods, and Lanyards. I'm Susie Selleck. Today we are in southeastern Indiana, and I'm joined by Kelly Krim. Thank you for coming out on this beautiful snowy day.
It's perfect today.
It's perfect if you own a Jeep Cherokee.
I wouldn't do it any other way.
No. So, your wife was actually telling me that a while ago you guys had done a Jeep rally, and
Many, yes.
Okay,
we loved them.
Talk about the performance in those rallies and some of the things that you guys have done.
The last rally that we did Angela's Revenge down by Madison.
Okay.
And several of the big modified lifted Jeeps got stuck going up the hill, and we passed them.
Yeah, she said.
It makes a difference. Tires and lift doesn't make any difference if you don't have traction.
Traction comes from a
limited slip rear axle. Yes, so it didn't need all of that stuff. I just put it in 4-low and went up the hill.
Nice. Now, do you put the work in yourself, or do you have somebody do it for you?
This one came from the factory with the limited slip.
Oh, okay.
And then I've done a lift and reinforced the rear axles, raised the shackles on the rear shocks. It's all about ground clearance.
Ground clearance. Yes,
so,
it is.
Yeah.
Especially when you're out here.
Yes.
Okay.
So it looks basically stock, but it's a little better than that.
Okay.
So.
Now, a lot of people, they name their cars. Have you named this?
I did, and I forgot. Blue Jean.
Blue Jean. That's a really sincere, since it was so quick to be remembered. Sincere. No, it's a great name. That's an awesome name. So Blue Jean. So what year is Blue Jean?
96.
96. Okay.
So it's an unusually optioned vehicle. It was a fleet vehicle for the city of Fort Wayne. It has the 4-wheel drive, air conditioning, limited slip, and anti-lock brakes, and nothing else. No console, no power windows and locks, vinyl seats. It's weird, but it's perfect for what I use it for. Okay,
all right. So what else do you use it for? Is this all for fun? Is this all play?
No, this is a daily driver.
Okay.
That goes anywhere.
That goes anywhere, and probably places where most cars can't.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's one of your best memories in this?
Doing the road rallies down here with Satoli.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's not surprising. I know he's like, when he's set those up in the past, people just have a blast.
Always fun.
Okay, so I have a question. Are you going to be up for the challenge to go up the Devil's Staircase?
Why we're here.
Oh, okay. So you were looking forward to this.
Yes.
This is the challenge accepted.
We drove all the way from Fort Wayne for this.
Okay, you guys are in it to win it, aren't you? All right, cool.
I have an interesting story about how we got the Jeep.
Okay, but you just denied me the high five. That will happen before this interview is over.
Yes. Okay.
Story. Go on with your story.
So, we've had several Jeeps, and after the last 2 died untimely deaths, we started looking for a new vehicle. And everybody thought it was worth gold, or it had all the power options I didn't want. And I found this one on eBay in Grand Rapids. And when we get up to get it, you can see on the driver's door, it still has the City of Fort Wayne seal on the door under the paint.
Oh.
So it went from Fort Wayne to Grand Rapids, and then I drove back to Grand Rapids in a blizzard to drive it back home. You rescued the Jeep, brought it back home. And then I got the story about how it's optioned the way it was. The City of Fort Wayne bought it specifically to get to one of their pumping stations that was down a dirt lane about a quarter mile back in the woods. And they
Sounds familiar.
They kept losing trucks. Trucks would get stuck, and then they'd have to pay a big tow bill to get it out. So they bought this Jeep with the limited slip, 4-wheel drive, just to go back there. And for the next year after I bought it, every time I'd work on it, there would be a pile of mud on the driveway under it because all the mud was falling out of the bottom of the truck.
Yes, that's awesome. Yes, that's a good story. I can appreciate the acquisition there and bringing her back home and giving her a beautiful name like Blue Jean. Right. So, all right, let's take it on up. Let's take it on up Devil's Staircase.
Absolutely.
You ready for that? All right, now give me my high five. There we are.